Alright, welcome back to the second event that people requested. So we're going to continue playing. Unfortunately, the first event didn't go. I mean, it did go well. It was just a little bit too long, and we had some technical issues and also some other problems. But eventually, it turned out well. We had luck and Platy winning the event. It was a pretty enthusiastic win. They came back from the first round of the lower bracket and won every single fight until the end. And yeah, we're doing a after party, and we're doing something simple: double elimination. All fights are best of one. In the winners bracket, matches are 10 points. In the lower bracket, only 5 points. And here we go. I will not be doing too much commenting in this event. Subu is going to help out. Hopefully, it's not going to take too long. It's probably going to be like 1 hour or so, 1 hour and a half, something like that. But yeah, we got how many people? We got 9 people in. We got Usami, Daisy, me, Insignificant, Subu, Jesus, Piper, Caster, and BK Tai, BK Tai. So okay, Subu's here. Let's invite him to speak.
Hello.
Hey man, how are you?
Doing great. It's kind of a long day, but I'm glad it's Friday, so the weekend is on the horizon, so
Mm-hmm.
doing great.
Yeah, so I'm going to let you take over the commentary here because it's pretty late. So I'll be dealing with obviously everything else. As I
Mm-hmm.
said, this is a double elimination. All fights are best of one, but the winners bracket
Yeah.
are 10 points. Lower bracket fights are 5 points only.
Okay.
And I know some people said something about there were some problems with the settings and everything. We're just gonna keep everything as it is for now, and we're gonna do the analysis later on. It's pretty late right now, so I can't really think too much about what's going on. Just
Mm-hmm.
try to have fun and just
Yeah.
uh, play the game. All right, so the first thing that I'm gonna do here is to shuffle the bracket, and then we're ready to go. Here we go. We got 9 people unless somebody else joined. Okay, let's. Okay, today is the 13th, so let's shuffle it 4 times. One, two, three, and four. Here's the bracket. Okay, so Piper versus Daisy. Winner fights BK Tai. Usami versus Subu. Caster versus Jesus. And Insigni versus me. So without further ado, let's start the tournament. And yeah, here we go. So first match is Piper versus Daisy. Best of one, 10 points. We might see a rapier fight here, I think. Let me just change the options.
Yeah, there's some trash talk already, so rapier duel will be pretty fitting
Is it
for
now?
honor.
Oh, I see. Okay. Piper. or whatever his name is these days, fighting Daisy. Daisy did great in the 2v2 event. She was almost locked out of the event because she didn't have a teammate, and then the teammate she had some technical issues, but eventually she got Caster, who did great, and they got fourth place today. So
Mm-hmm.
it's a good position. All right. Actually, Piper's team and Daisy's team met today. I don't recall if Piper and Daisy in particular actually fought. I think they might have. Piper left, Daisy right. Yeah.
Okay, I'll join as well.
Oh yeah. Just
Yep.
here we go.
Click the link now.
Here we go. 10 points. Rapier fight. Oh, grab a 10.
Nice.
Oh, nice. Got the leg. I think they did fight, and I think Daisy won. I'm not sure, but yeah, they got the opportunity here to fight. Cuts, busts, 1-1.
Nice, yeah.
Mhm.
Hyper style of Martha is surprisingly aggressive. I think Marta is more so known for being measured, but there is a way to play her aggressively as well. Piper's is more linear, and mine is more sort of lateral when I do it.
Nice. 2-1. Yeah, Daisy's has played amazingly today. Win or lose, she was very competitive.
Oh.
Nice.
Okay, that miss was quite unfortunate for Piper, but he kept going. That was good. It's something that's always been true for Marta. If your first strike doesn't work, you can probably just throw another one, and as we're seeing here,
Yeah.
just get the combo kill anyway. That's something Marie lacks a little bit. She has a few combos, but it takes a lot more effort to get a true sort of chain of 4 attacks or so going. Ooh, Piper a little too close there. They both hit each other. Oh, through the nose. I'm just imagining Marie felt a little bit of relief there, that sword clearing her sinuses before the pain hit, and then she died.
I think a few people wanted to compete in this after party because, unfortunately, as I said, the tournament didn't go. The 2v2 didn't go too great because of some technical issues we had. So a lot of people had to wait a little bit, including myself.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever I fought, I fought with such, like, I was really eager to go in and just
Yeah.
swing. So I guess some people just kind of were left a little bit hanging and said, I want to fight more.
Big slashes, but Piper goes forward with that thrust out of nowhere. He's good at doing that. He does a cut to set Marie up and then stab to the head.
Yeah. It's actually a really impressive score so far, to be honest. 7-3.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's short.
I don't know how much Piper practices Marta in his downtime, but he definitely uses her plenty in tournaments.
Nice. Daisy's coming back. 2 quick flags. Oh, nice dash in. 3 flags now for Daisy.
Oh no. That's surely. Oh, I was gonna say, but Daisy with the grab. I think
The
Piper
info. The
maybe had
info
to keep
grab.
stabbing.
I think it's time to
Yeah.
name another move. The info grab is basically a grab when Marie is at disadvantage,
Mhm.
theoretically. Like it's looking like she's getting hit, but
Mhm.
oh,
Double lunge. No, no, grab.
oh wow,
Oh, yeah. The whiffing the grab was pretty fatal.
it ate close. Oh,
Ooh, Piper has to watch those cuts. They can leave you wide open.
oh.
Oh,
Daisy
that
in
could
the
have been
lead
anybody's.
for the
Yeah.
first time in a long period of time.
Tries to finish it there, but almost pays for it. There's the cut. Marie looking tired, which doesn't happen often. That's from being wounded.
Oh, oh.
Oh, nice.
A little unlucky there for Piper. 10-8, and Daisy wins it. Great comeback. I have to say it was 7-3 at some point. And Daisy will be fighting in the next round. Piper will be fighting in the lower bracket a little bit later. What we're gonna see now is Usami versus Subu, and I think this is gonna be a great fight. Usami a little bit warmed up after the first tourney. Subu just coming in the event. Yeah, Subu's already here. Oh, Usami will need a Steam link, but she uses keyboard, which is fine. Yeah, so in case hosts haven't realized it yet, but I think they did, when a Steam player uses keyboard, there's literally no problem with parsec. It's only a problem when there's a controller. That's when it gets a little bit tricky. But with keyboard it works fine.
See, Synth, I see what you're doing when you say you're terrible today. You're trying to lure me into a false sense of security.
Yeah, classic
Yeah.
mind games. I mean, we see this a lot before tournaments. People saying, "Oh, I'm shit. Oh, I'm trash. I'm not gonna do anything," you know. But and then you see them performing really well.
And Synth doubles down. I love it. I haven't seen the tourney though, Synth. I was busy teaching, so.
Okay,
Anyway, I'll
Zera
be quiet for
versus
this.
Bara. Yeah, no worries. I can comment for a little longer. Nice step. This matchup is very simple. Bara will try to take advantage of the speed going through the sides of Zera, and Zera will try to fight a little bit linearly, but Usame could also make use of some of Zera's sidestep attacks as well. So it's a pretty 50-50 matchup, I would say, character-wise. I mean, 1-1. Thank God Google solved the loading screen problem. Let's call it that. Because now a fight with 10 points goes a lot faster. Closer to a HEMA fight. Oh, caught the arm. Usami does have the range of it. And again, 3-1. Sumo needs to be careful here. Sami's not afraid to swing with Zera. 4-1. She's a little bit more conservative with Isabella, but with Zera, she's going chaos. Alright, yeah, Subu's trying to go for the sides now. Fighting Zera linearly is difficult. Yep. Here you go. Good side step. 4-3. I think Usami's doing a very good job of, and again the side step, is doing a very good job of using those forward cuts that usually go to the arm. Trying to challenge bottom and goes for the thrust, and it was a little bit delayed, I think. And Subu, I think, reacted a little bit early. Nice side step, 5-5. Very fast-paced fight. And loses, and Subu gets his the lead for the first time. 6-5. Nice thrust. Dead even. 6-6. Usami's also a cerebral fighter, so she's not really intimidated by stuff. She's just going for the game plan. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but it's not nice. The cut. Suba has probably forgot about it. Gets hit. 7-7. Great counter to the face. 8-7. And this is where I think both fighters are going to be a little bit more cautious. They're close to the end. And every mistake means a good punish for the opponent. Nice side step. 8-8. Subu going back to the basics again, Zera. And again, yeah, it's the same matchup we anticipated. Zera going linearly, Bara going sideways. Now this time we see Zara going sideways to kind of challenge Bara a little bit. And I think tried the linear thrust there, punished instantly. 9-9. One more flag needed. Beautiful fight, I have to say. Yeah, you can see that both fighters are a little bit more tries to go for a side step and Usami punishes mid side step. 10-9. And that's a win for Usami. Congratulations.
Yeah, GG. That was good.
A close fight. Could have gone either way. But Subu has come back from the lower bracket before. And it's not going to be such a long journey. We're going to see Castor versus Cheeses now. Here we go. Losing early is the method. Castor pretty impressive in the 2v2 tournament. Jesus also fought valiantly. He got a few wins. is. Waiting for Cheeses to join us.
Okay, I'll be right back.
No worries. Here we go. Caster left, Jesus right. Oh, I don't think he meant to pick Isabella. Probably just pressed too fast. Yeah. We might see a yeah, and we're seeing it. A Sam mirror between two very good Sam players. Here we go. Cheeses with the first kill. I will be right back as well. Sorry for leaving you without commentary for a second. Enjoy the dance of the blades. 10-point fight is already over. Let me see. 9-6. And I think, yeah, Koster won it 10-6. Congrats. I'm not sure if Subu's back. I don't think he is. Apologies for the absence. 10-6. Caster moves on to the next round. Jesus will be fighting in the lower bracket. And the next fight is gonna be Insigni versus me. I remember some of the fights with Insigni. They were pretty competitive. I'm not sure if he still plays Getty or some other characters. Here we go. Oh, my bad. It just got back. Let's get Insigni in. Was disabled for the server owner. That's interesting. Yeah, I'm inviting you right now.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, welcome back.
I don't know why I can't join. I should just be able to join without even requesting, but oh well.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, something with Discord, obviously.
Okay.
Yeah, being locked out of your own building.
Yeah, something like that.
It's a good analogy.
Okay.
Oh well, I'm here.
Insigni left. I'm gonna be right side. Okay. Barabash. Oh, Jan. Alright. I know he played Getty, but he did try a couple of other characters in the tourneys. The start.
Oh, nice. Kind of hand comes off there. Yeah, Jan's a tough character. Parries the chop with that cut. That was nice from Venator. Little counter cut. Exchange there. That YY is definitely stronger than it used to be. High guard, back X, another cut. I think Venator's trying to catch Insigni, who's trying to initiate the fight. But then Venator shoots in. Seeing that Insigni is a little hesitant. The perfect single tempo is able to get him. Nice cut. And there's the hand. Nice combination by Venator, and actually Insigni does get hit. He does fall for the bait. High guard somehow not connecting, but there's the follow-up. Yeah, Venator's getting momentum back. But that was a hit for Insigni. And Venator's stamina is very low. High guard from Venator. Ooh, that looked a little weird. Yeah, some weird physics this update. I think everyone's aware of that by now, so I won't rehash that. Just have fun with what we've got is all I'll say. There's not much
Yeah.
we can do about it till Kobold changes it. Oh, the
One
snap cut was brutal there.
one positive thing that I've seen with this muscle thing is that it definitely feels like take everything else out, like the problems and everything. It kind of feels a little bit more realistic when in terms of the weapon weight, like the way it
Yeah,
people like look at this attack. See? Oh, I
yeah.
kind of
But I get what you're saying, yeah.
or the general look, just your general snap cut. See how
Yep,
it's like that lo- snappy thing. See?
yep,
I mean, it
yeah.
looks okay, but
Yeah,
it
I do.
just needs to be fixed.
Yeah.
That's it. Okay, I
Oh,
need to
the
focus.
counter cut to the thrust, yeah. Ichigni is more than happy to pounce. The chop is punished instantly. That was good. Yeah, Ichigni has to be careful. I think sometimes he's a little too aggressive, and there it is.
Yeah, GG. That was a good fight. A good start.
Yeah.
10-6, and he will be playing in the lower bracket a little bit later against. I mean, it's not gonna be too long until he will play. Now we're gonna see Daisy versus BK Tai. What the? Okay. Thanks to Kubold with loading screen thing. Honestly, these fights feel a little bit closer to HEMA pace because
Hmm.
they load really fast. Okay, so Daisy. I'm really curious to see what BK's ping is going to be because he is Romanian, so he's kind of the way Platy is to you, I guess. So he's probably going to
Hmm.
have a very good ping. Or he's having an issue connecting. Oh my god, crazy. Maybe it was just an error. Try again, man. I think he told me where he was from, but I can't remember. Romania is not that small of a country, so I'm Canadian. What? I think he was trolling me. He's Canadian. Alright. Oh, I think he's having a problem connecting to my computer. Alright. We're gonna do this theme. I'm part Romanian. Okay, that makes sense. Daisy, we need you in Steam. Yeah, 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 yeah. So that's for Daisy. And this is for BK. There was also another player who was Romanian. He competed like once or twice. But yeah, just you got a lot of Canadians playing recently. You got
Yeah.
this guy Rats. just won the tournament on Wednesday. Pretty impressive
Hmm.
way. Today he had a lot of technical issues, but he still did great. He's pretty good.
Yeah.
So it's you, Platty, Rats. Um, who else? Fencer is Canadian, right?
Yeah, he is. And actually, there was Design Flaw as well. I know he's still
Yeah,
alive.
design.
He's
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
city.
Hmm.
He's in the same city as me. So there's actually two people who are very nearby.
And I think there was somebody else, but I can't recall right now. Yeah, I think it's you guys, the Russians. Yeah, probably the Russians are a little bit more active. I mean, you got Tao Oak, Lanz playing pretty consistently, and then and also Paso playing every now and then. Okay, trying to give him a controller here. Mm, maybe like this. No attorney without technical issues, am I right? I think technical issues really make a big difference in how long the tournament goes. I mean, the tournament today was pretty long in itself, but I think probably an hour was lost in technical issues. Mm, let me see if he can. Probably not. Daisy left side, BKT, BK tie right side, but I don't think he has controller yet. Let me try again. Maybe if I disconnect my own. Okay. Okay. I think should be good now. Right side. Yep. Oh no, I think he selected by mistake. Here we go. I know BK plays Yan, so yeah. Okay, Marie versus Yan. Honestly, I think this is a 50-50 matchup, especially recently. And I agree with Luck's analysis on Wednesday's tournament when he was saying Bada is doing better in this matchup. And when you put it on paper, okay, Yan has very good thrusts, Yan has better
Mhm.
reach, but it's just those tiny details that make the difference. Bada is a lot more. He has tighter animations, which means that
Yeah.
A Marie player is having a lot more trouble into sneaking attacks. But this flag is actually a
Hmm.
very good example. Like Jan has bigger wind ups, and his cuts are not amazing. So the Marie players have the time to sneak a few attacks in.
Yeah, for sure. And we're seeing that play out. BK is also a guy who likes throwing a lot of wide cuts, I found. So he's going to have to change up his style, I think, to fight against Marie, which against the practice Marie might not be as easy as we think.
I remember he played against the Info in the Wednesday tournament, and it was a very, very close fight. Same
Hmm.
matchup. But speaking of this matchup, uh, I remember like a very, very old match. I won my first tournament using Jan or Jacek as it was back then, and in the next tournament I faced Carlos and he was playing Marie, and I was really aware of that matchup. Marie was also a lot stronger back then, and I actually lost that fight, and just kind of stuck with me like, oh, this matchup is not good. Oh, nice cork. But yeah, back to the fight, 2-2. Long way until 10 points. So BK can definitely pull this here. I do have to say that Daisy has grown a lot. She's a very solid player, very good fundamentals.
Yeah.
Rarely makes mistakes. Just, you know, sometimes she gets outplayed like every single one of us, but it's not because she is playing bad. You know, it's just.
Yeah. Yeah, I get what you mean. Also, the usage of the taunting is interesting as well. Then trying to slip a thrust in.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Yeah,
out
look at
the
that.
back there, yeah.
Yeah. 3-3.
Also, that's quite a shadow on Marie's face, I have to say.
Yeah, she looks like a ninja.
Yeah.
Nice
Oh,
combo.
the triangle no kill.
I also like that BK is respecting his opponent and the matchup. He's not
Mm-hmm.
going in. He's just taking his time and finding a good opportunity to strike.
Thrust is off
Nice.
center. Keeps going. Nice.
Yeah, blade beats still work, but they're not as easy to get as before.
The upcut shields him a little bit. I like the use of low guard to try and deny that blade beat. Actually, it's a good idea. You might think, oh, it's leaving an opening, but I
Oh,
mean, it's a lot better.
oh,
Oh, the grab.
wow.
That's a good try.
That was a little bit of a fumble there by BK, to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cork, and then he went for the low thrust instead of a cut to the head, and he got grappled.
Mm.
But
Cut to the head there.
best advice would be just whenever you fumble a flag, just completely forget about it. Just try to
Mm-hmm.
completely take it out of your system because it will affect your entire performance afterwards. And sometimes you're actually not in that bad of a position. Nice fork.
Oh, nice
6-5.
corkscrew.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what he's doing here. What I was gonna say about the low guard idea, though, is just that often people are able to close on Marie so easily because she's holding her blade out too much, and then you blade beat, and then she's stunned, and then there's often not a lot she can do. So sometimes I think using the low guard to get distance is actually a good idea, just to get your blade out of the way, so you can then throw something later.
Nice. Goes low.
You do need space to move back, though, if you're gonna use tactics like that, because you are essentially giving up any defense at all. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, going with the cuts, and BK is doing great. He has good fight IQ. I've seen it in some other tournaments as well. Not rushing in, just taking his time. Yeah, as you see, as soon as the flag started, just going long guard, flicking the long guard as well, so he doesn't get the blade beaten. Nice.
Well, he might have wanted a corkscrew, I don't know. But trick shot was not the move there.
Nice.
Nice. One more needed.
Yeah. Jan is the stronger character, no doubt about that. But it's up to the player to make use of those advantages, and BK is doing well. Daisy's
Blade away to try and bait something.
dash in.
Oh, I think BK might have tried that grab this time. It's hard to say.
Nice. 9-8. I remember Daisy is basically stealing it in the first fight against Piper, who had an enormous advantage. Nice.
Oh,
Close
but the
for
cork, nice.
Yeah, 10-8, close fight. But the BK is moving to the next round. And Daisy is in the lower bracket. And we're going there right now, actually. And we're going to have 3 fights there. Oh, sorry, I put Daisy instead
Oh,
of
yeah, I was gonna say.
Okay, we're gonna see Piper fighting Insigni, but first we're gonna restart the game. We just use Steam, so it messes up a little bit with the controls. So the fights are the following: first, Insigni versus Piper, then Subu versus Daisy, and then the winner between Insignia and Piper fighting Jesus. All fights are 5 flags, so very do or die.
Yeah. As far as the cork ignoring Marie's guard, I don't think that's what's going on. I think it's just a tricky move to defend against. The curve can slip around your defense when you're least expecting it. There are ways to block it, though.
Yeah, and Murray's short, so kind of goes straight to her face. Piper, Insigni. Here we go. Only 5 flags, so this is the pit of death here. Lower bracket. Gata? Gata. Piper's in. Here we go. Piper left, Insignia right. Oh, I think he needs keyboard, yeah. Let's try. They switch sides. Okay, let's go back. Piper left. Here we go.
Nice chop. Piper marches forward and gets a kill. Love it. That's Piper's style with both Hassan and Alex. Oh, the YY is... Wow. He parries all of those, but he has definitely been damaged and his stamina not doing too well. Goes low. There was actually a slow move that worked because Piper hesitated a bit. I think he didn't expect it. And the sword goes flying, but that was a hand snipe. Ooh, Insigny trying to keep this. That's probably what you should do if Yon. Yon is the... It's not just that it's a longer saber, it's a straighter saber. The thing that Hassan can struggle with is that his sword is so curved that he doesn't use the full length of it. That allows him to do some fancy stuff that some of the other sabers can't, but it also shortens his range a bit. Like even when he dashes in the stab, like there's a massive curve to that sword, so it doesn't quite reach as far as you might sometimes be hoping. Nice.
5-2. Okay. Subu versus Daisy now. Flags. Sorry. Here we go. Subu left, Daisy right. Subu left, Daisy right. Here we go.
Okay. Good luck, Daisy.
Yeah. 5 flags, anything can happen. Chop. Nice. 3. Who wins?
GG. A bit unlucky, that last flag, but that was a good fight.
Yeah, thank you, Daisy. Great fight. Um, Jesus versus Insigni now. I'm gonna leave you to take over, Subu, on commentary. It's late.
Alright, yeah, no problem. Uh, I don't know if it's so much that he's exhausted synth, it's probably that he's trying to stay quiet.
Yeah. Yeah, just waiting for Jesus, man. Here we go. Jesus left Insigni right. Yeah, Sam versus Jan. 5 flags. Jesus with the first.
Yep. This is an interesting one. Jan and Samuel, they're kind of similar in some ways of how they fight, using their range. That was interesting jank, but I think what happened there was the long guard thrust was beat. It just looked weird. And Insigni was able to get the kill. A cut, yeah. Yeah, I think Jan's a good pick for Insigni.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely seems to be in better shape than when he was using Gideon. Gideon's just a bit, in some ways, I think he's tougher to use than some of the more conventional sabers. That's not to say he's weak, it's just there's a bit of a learning curve
Mm-hmm.
to understanding his moves and when you're exposed and when you're not, type of thing. Thrust attempt, but perfect sidestep. Well, I say thrust, but you know what I mean. Push cut. It looks like a thrust. Nice sidestep. Could still go either way. Try sidestepping again, but that move has surprising tracking, actually, I've noticed. It's slow, but it hits hard, and it's surprisingly tough to dodge. You often have to call it out some other way. Okay, so Jesus does have a hit in. Wins the trade because of that. Yeah, this is still anybody's game, even though Insignia is one flag away. There's another one. I love the aggression from Cheeses, catching Insignia a bit off guard there. Sometimes you have to do that, even when you're down flags. You have to break up the tempo and surprise your opponent to get momentum on your side. And that's going to catch them off guard. And now Insignia
Nice.
could be more cautious, but in this case, he does a beautiful sidestep and gets the kill.
5-4. Congrats. Alright, we're in round 3 now. And we're gonna see Usami and BK fighting. BK on the left, Usami on the right, and they're gonna fight on Steam. This is a 10 points fight actually. Here we go. We might see a Yan mirror here, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Usami plays Yan as well. Okay. Great. Yeah, just going for I'll be right back.
A big slash was fainted there. Okay, nice exchange. The Quart is countered by the thrust and the perfect follow-up. Zera's looking actually pretty reasonable this update. There's some things that look strange though, like this horizontal swing he does as he throws a stab sometimes, but I think that's just weird physics artifacts. I don't think it's even necessarily anything to do with Zera. It's just stuff has been changed and Kubel needs to go in and change more stuff. That was a nice cut though. Look at the chat as well. Double. There's a cut there from BK. BK has consistently performed pretty well in tournaments, including mine. Whenever I host a tournament and he shows up, he does a pretty damn good job. There's a punch. I love to see it, but unfortunately it does not lead to anything. Sims did a good job of backing out of there. Usami there getting hit though, making it 2-2. Pause there, hopefully nobody's lagging. Might have been just a quick spike. I didn't see anything personally, but you never know. Usami's from Southeast Asia, by the way, so. Nice cut. Okay, and BK now has a lead. Nice sidestep attempt there. They're both fighting at the edge of their range there, trying to get hand snipes.
Nice.
Yeah, and this linear gameplay from Usami is working very well with that reach. Ooh, BK did the X cut. I don't think he had the reach to punish what happened there. Good sidestep follow-up this time, though, after Usami tried to punish it. Corkscrew attempt. Nice thrust. Okay, but BK actually maintaining a lead. It's close. Sidestep, another sidestep. Brutal there. Getting synth. Two more needed for BK's. BK goes for that thrust to the armpit. Or the body, one of those two. Doesn't kill, but does a good job of sneaking around. Synth gets 2 hits, but no kill. So they've both been wounded, but at this point, Synth definitely has the most HP, but that doesn't matter that much. If you get sniped in the hand, it's still pretty much game over.
Nice.
Sidestep to the body. Yeah. Corkscrew doesn't land, I think because of the back wise. You can beat the corkscrew as well. You don't have to necessarily guard it. And there's another thrust to the arm.
Yeah, man. BK is really solid recently. Just very good gameplay. Not too many mistakes made. Nice. Really enjoyed watching him. Okay, gonna restart the game after Steam. And we're gonna see Caster versus me. This is the first time I'm facing Caster. So it's gonna be interesting. Yeah, BK is in the semi-final. He's gonna get top 3, no matter what. Okay, let's send him a link. Here we go. Then we move again to lower bracket, and we're gonna see Usami versus Insigni, and the loser of this fight against Subu. There he is. Oh wait, I need to plug my controller back in. There we go.
Nice. Okay, Isabella against Samuel.
Yeah, Caster actually.
Okay, this one can be tough for Isabella.
Yeah, beat a few Isabellas tonight, so I'll be cautious.
Yeah. Sam has a lot of stuff that can come towards Isabella's face. Isabella really hates that. Anything that's coming towards her head from the side is more likely to land. Sam also has a really good guard that Isabella can struggle to sort of initiate against. It's not to say it's impossible for Isabella. We've definitely seen Isabella win before, but it feels like Sam just has a greater ability in general to control the fight. Okay, Castor might have had some lag. Might still be having it. Okay, let's see what's up. You're hearing me twice. Oh, that's the stupid Parsec and Discord thing. Just mute me on Discord if it's bad enough. Yeah, while in game, of course, yeah. Because if you can hear me through... Or you can actually, I think you can mute the sound on Parsec as well, but that would also mute your sound, so... Probably muting me in Discord would be better, but that is an option as well. Yeah. There should be a setting that fixes that, but I think Venator tried it and it didn't work, so I don't know. Okay, but there's a kill for Venator. Snap cut to the head, nicely done. Venator's masterful at landing stuff like that. Just instant punishes. Yeah, so Venator's ahead by a little bit. Definitely still a disputed fight, but he's going to be looking to take control at this point and let experience... Oh, Isabella got a double, wow. Not even sure how that time. Oh, Venator went for the dash. I like the intent. The intent was to get a flag really quick after sort of getting a lead, but... Yeah, it doesn't quite work out for Venator there. That would have been a considerable advantage, I think, given the fight's disputed. If you can get a couple flags here, that's a good psychological advantage, if nothing else. Push, and still Venator gets it. Nicely done.
Yeah, I defended it. I was
Yeah.
expecting.
Yeah. Plus pushing against somebody who's trying to throw cuts is always risky.
Yeah, I like the new change.
Just in general, so. Yeah. Plus, I think we've talked about it before, but like, if you're fighting somebody for sword, like, the sword should be the first thing that you try to use. If you go in trying to use your hand, like, to grab or something, and that's, like, your intent from the get-go, that's inherently risky. Like, you're taking a massive risk, so you should be able to be punished for it. Whether it's a grab or a push, by the way. Both cases are risky. Ross, nicely done, but no kill. The timing was good, just didn't do the damage. High guard from Venator. Trying to win space there. Oh, that dash-in is really deceptive. It's not something people throw often, but when it's thrown, it's tricky to defend against, actually. It dominates the center line and comes straight to the head, so it doesn't look that threatening, but it actually is. It's kind of a slow snap cut, is how I would explain it. Might seem like an oxymoron, but not in this case, because he starts it up with a dash. Nice from Venator. Okay, this could still be anybody's. Castor proving to be a really good Samuel. And I've seen him play before. He definitely is proving to be a good player. Venator is having to sort of pull out all of his tricks. Venator the sidestep, yeah. Manages to get the flag there, but it was messy. Sometimes it has to be. They both dash. I think Venator could have even grabbed there perhaps, but it's easy to say after the fact. Like in the moment, it's always hectic when both fighters dash in and neither fighter really expects it from the other, so they're just sort of in limbo. Back Y. Yeah, that's a fast one. Yeah, hindsight's 20/20 with those things. Castar showing that killer instinct. Very good fight IQ. Dashes in, but yeah, sidestepping seems to be a good idea here. So Venator might have found a good counter for that move. High guard. Again, trying to win space. You can see how Castar is not advancing on it. He knows the risk. Although he is trying to provoke a whiff from Venator, which probably won't happen. Venator is pretty experienced. But it is still a good idea, because if he whiffs, he's just vulnerable most of the time. But Venator's actually, you can see, he does the high guard there, but then he knows how to follow it up right away. So maybe it's not so simple. And Castar has taken a hit. Yeah, Castar's still taking his time. Good job moving back there to stop that taunt and then the cut that came after. Thrust attempt by Venator is not successful. There's a hit to the arm. That reach is deceptive. Yeah, it's honestly the reach advantage for Isabella is not so clear in this matchup. Nice high guard cut though. With that cut, it's a bit more pronounced, but with other moves, less so. Samuel actually can outreach her in many cases as well. Going with high guard again. Venator usually doesn't commit straight to the high guard cut, and I think that's part of why it worked when he suddenly threw it in range. He seems to have a plan if he does with it, so that also helps. More taunting. Venator's just trying to find a way through this defense. It's not easy for Isabella to get through Samuel's guard. There's a hit to the leg, though, which is huge. That lowers Castar's movement speed and his HP. So Venator's going to be able to, theoretically anyway, have an easier time just picking him apart. But Castar's still fighting. He's not giving up yet. Thrust attempt. Blade beat and Venator follows it up again. That was good.
Ooh, difficult fight.
Yeah.
Very difficult. GG. Okay, Usami versus Insigni. 5 flags. Okay.
Yeah, that can happen, Synth, but also it means your footsies are disabled, so it can also be an advantage. Especially if your style revolves around that, or your plan does anyway.
Okay. Usami left, Insigni right.
Usami going with Sam. Glad to see Sam getting some use. Insigny sticking with the Yon. Okay, Insigny might be running into some problems. I know sometimes he has had connection problems.
Okay, good go. Oh, this is 5
Okay,
points actually.
there we go. Might have just... Yeah, that's fine. We'll just stop it, I guess. We reached that point. Nice exchange so far between these two. Usami has landed a hit and hits the leg. That was risky, but well worth it. That is a powerful cut, actually. Nice. Calls that move out. Yeah, so Insigny was throwing some interesting tricks earlier, and I'm not saying they were bad, but they were catching people off guard, and I think Synth has seen them at this point and is doing a good job of countering them. But this time Insigny has landed a hit.
Nice.
There's the false edge cut, actually, to the cut to the head. Not a cut seen often, but perfect move to combo off of in this case. Wide cut there by Insigny. A lot of slow moves. They are effective, but if an opponent is ready for them, you can definitely pay for it. No, it's a double. Yeah. Insigny moves forward. That slight angle, that's very similar to Bar's game plan when he snap cuts. Just this dash to the side and then snap cutting. And getting a good angle. And Usami needs one more. Cut exchange there, and Insigny gets a flag here. Definitely not out of it just yet. High guard there, trying to end it right away. I like the intention by Synth there. Doing it in a safe way. That's a double though. They say safe, and then they get into a brawl. Predictably, it's a double. Synth goes low, trying to get the guard low, then maybe set something up high. It's not proving to be so simple, and Insigny does get a hit, which could be huge, but there's a snap cut right after that lunge. And so they've both taken hits at this point. It could well end in another double, but no. Insigny takes a hit to the head, so that is Usami's win.
Yep. GG. Thank you, Insigny. Great fights. Okay, now it's Caster versus you.
Mm-hmm.
Let's change it back to 5.
It could be Synth. I think it's supposed to be a Hussar Saber, so. Yeah.
There he is. Caster left.
Well, there is
So right.
Tarnums, but. Insert insert Saber meme. Usami is all I got to say. The one from Russ.
Caster left. So right. Yeah. There we go. 5 flags. Winner fights Usami immediately. Chop. Caster coming back. Oh. 3 in a row. Oh, nice, has that blocked. High guard. Oh, caught him on the retreat. The range of Sam is deceptive. Subun is 3. Nice. Yeah, the guy's good, man. He's unpredictable. Alright. We're gonna see Usami versus Caster now in the semi-final. Let's get Usami in. Here we go. Usami left, Caster right. Oh, Sam mirror. Here we go. Winner will get guaranteed 3rd place. Usami first kill.
Alright, I'm afraid I got a run Venator, but GG's to my opponent. That was a good fight. I hope Castar wins the tournament after beating me, but we'll see. The Samuel mirror looks exciting.
Yeah, no worries, man. Thank you for joining.
Yeah, no problems. GG's, guys.
See ya. A lot of side steps. Oh, nice. Caster 2-1. Oh. Usami with the second flag. 2-2. Castro's looking great. Oh, also the high guard. Too slow. Yes, I stick. Usami wins the trade. 2 flags needed. Oh, Usami with the 4th. Needs only 1 more. And that's it. 5-2. Usami is in the lower bracket final. Caster gets 4th place for the 2nd time today. Congratulations. And yeah. Now we're into the winners bracket semi-final. BKT is going to face me. Here we go. The loser will face Usami. Usami has secured 2 top 3 spots today. Okay. Left side, BK. Oh, interesting. One sec. GG. Good fight. Okay, BK versus Usami now. 5 flags. Oh, don't leave. BK left, Usami right. Here we go. Nice. BK first flag. Nice. BK second flag. Three. Nice. Usami one back. Second for Usami. Yeah, the long guard is punishable by cuts. 4-2. One more needed for BK to qualify to probably his first final. Yep, that's it. Usami third place, BK in the final. Congratulations. final, me versus BK. 10 points. If he wins, we're gonna do another one of 10 points. Here we go. I'm left, he's right. Peasant Jan. Here we go. GG, man. Well played. Congratulations to everyone. Congratulations to BK, his first final. A lot of points won tonight. Um, Everybody, thank you for joining the events tonight. Have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you guys next time.